Hey guys, this is Sun Cortero, and today I have another pick a card for you guys. This one is going to be about what your future spouse loves the most about you. So we have 3 piles for you to choose from. Pile 1 is this little gorilla keychain. Pile 2 is this little penguin Christmas ornament. Pile 3 is this little Santa Claus Christmas ornament, hand painted by moi. So my advice for choosing which group, if you need any help, would be, because this is a reading about what your future spouse loves the most about you, go to whichever group you feel matches your energy the best. So do you feel like the gorilla? Do you feel like the penguin? Do you feel like Santa Claus? But yeah, that would be probably my advice, or you could go by the timestamps, or the little guys. You could do it by if there's a group that's been resonating for you a lot recently, or whatever way sits right with you. You could even watch all of the groups and then just choose whichever messages sit right with you. So it's really all up to you. But I will let you guys choose your groups, and then I will see you in your reading. So we will get started with pile number 1. Hey, pile 1. Welcome to your reading all about what your future spouse loves the most about you. So first of all, your energy is the little gorilla guy. So let's look at him. It says Lori. Kipling.com, like Rudyard Kipling. That's funny. So you could have maybe you have a pretty creative or artistic energy. And I think you have like a pretty lovable or adorable energy, or an aura that feels that way, just either to people in general or just at least to this person. I think it's probably to, a lot of people. I think that you just have a pretty lovable persona, I feel like. When people get to know you, I feel like they really like you, and I think that they find a lot of your little quirks and mannerisms kind of endearing. And so, yeah, I'm getting a very just sort of lovable energy from you, which is interesting because you have the gorilla. So that's it's funny because you would think the gorilla would be a little scary, but no, like he's just a nice person. So let's see. Let's get some cards for you. So let's get some cards about what pile 1's future spouse loves the most about them. What does pile 1's future spouse love the most about them? I just saw the Star card, which kind of aligns with this sort of, lovable energy. This energy of, person next door, girl next door, boy next door, person next door. Just someone a little lovable, someone maybe a little untouchable because of how lovable they seem. I think I just saw the 10 of Pentacles flash too. Alright, so let's see. Pile 1's future spouse. What do they love the most about pile 1? Oh my gosh, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, so you are this way. I think that you're very mature about your emotions too. So I think that it's not just, you have a very lovable persona, like just from the get-go. That's how you come across to this person. But I think that also you're just very emotionally in tune with yourself. And I think that you're probably also very emotionally in tune with this person. And so I think that you just demonstrate a lot of emotional maturity in your relationship. And you probably communicate about your emotions a lot. And I think that you're also probably pretty intuitive and pretty receptive to your future spouse's emotions. And so I think that they really love and adore how just wise, but also like childlike and friendly and cuddly and adorable you are. Like it's a wonderful mix, and I think it is very like maternal. This is giving me almost a little bit of like an Empress energy, honestly, from this Queen of Cups. So let's keep going. Let's see, what else do they love about you? They love, I mean, I think that you have a lot of abundance, and you have a lot going for you, and a lot of suitors as well, and just a lot of potential. It is really like the Empress energy to me. A lot of Empress energy, but it's almost like you don't even see it. I'm like this queen kind of just, she looks like she's like staring at her cup, but then like look at this just puddle of water and stuff at her feet. She's like, I don't know, it almost looks like she's in the middle of the beach or the ocean or something, and it's beautiful, but it's like, oh my gosh, do you see where you are? And she doesn't notice like the throne she's on, really. She's looking at like this fish in her hand, and she has like her chalice too. So it's like you're focused on other things. I don't know, and it's, yeah, you're not focused on like the abundance and maybe like the pretty assets that you do have, but it's like you're focused on your mission. You're focused on like, you know, how you can fulfill some passion of yours. Because it's also giving me the Queen of Wands energy. I want to pull more cards because I'm very interested in what other cards want to come out. So let's see. What else does pile one's future spouse love the most about them? Oh my god, look! The Empress! Look, guys! Oh my gosh, see? Oh my gosh, I love it when that happens, you guys. I love it when that happens. Ooh, that's so beautiful. But yeah, the Empress, I mean, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. You just have so much, going for you. I feel like you just, like, especially when it comes to suitors. But I think that also there's an energy of you just being so maternal, and you sort of already having a lot, you know? I was called to say that, but then I was also called to look at the picture for like validation, or like for inspiration on something to say, and the inspiration that it gave me was exactly that validation, because, you know, look at this Empress. This Empress is pregnant, but look at what else she has. Like, she has all of these geese beneath her, and these geese like have their own children, their own families. And so there is like an energy of, oh my gosh, like you are pregnant yourself, right? Like you have all of this beautiful potential and beautiful maternal energy also. But so like when I say potential, I mean you're like a go-getter, you know? You're like someone who, you know that you'll go really far in your job because you're just so involved, and you have very wise, well thought out, and emotionally aware like opinions. So I feel like you like very much bring your emotions to whatever work you have. I think that your work, and you're just your lifestyle in general is very much based in your emotions, and is based in sort of like embracing and feeling empowered in your emotions. But yeah, so there's an energy of you just having so much potential for stuff like advancing in your career, or just, you know, moving up in any way that you want. I mean, but in the ways also that are emotionally fulfilling to you, like in ways that are like your life path. So you have so much potential in that way, but you also have just so much like already going for you. You already have these geese, you know, and it's like an interesting way of looking at it, you know. So this isn't to me like mirroring the Empress is, I mean, it is, but it's also, oh my god, it's not even geese. I think they're swans. They're swans. Maybe they're geese, but I think they're swans. Probably, because that's prettier than geese, you know? It would make more sense if they're swans. It's the Empress. But anyways, so, I mean, it's giving me the energy of, like, these swans are, like, something that the Empress also birthed, like, a long time ago, and now these swans themselves are birthing children that will soon birth children, along with the Empress birthing a real child of herself. So it's just, like, you already have so much going for you, so I feel like you already have, you already have a solid, CV, a solid resume. You've had things that you've accomplished in this life, and you're on, like, a steady path to succeeding a lot, and succeeding and just obtaining a lot more and going even further. And they just really love and respect that about you. I mean, so what they love about you, it's all just, like, you know, what you accomplish, what you have accomplished, and what you're going to accomplish. And your abilities. You have so much potential brimming inside of you, and so much proof of that potential already, because you've already birthed so many things. You've already done so many things. You're probably a very creative person too, and you've probably done a lot of, different sort of just side projects, maybe even. And I think this person is so impressed by that. They're like, they can't even, I don't know, it's like this person, they just totally, I think that they may be a very different type of person than you. I think that they might not nearly have as much of an ability to purely channel, like, emotion into their creations the way that you are, and I think that you do have a very strong creative aspect of you. So if there is something like, you may just, like, spontaneously take on art projects or something, or you may feel like you'll soon be drawn to taking something up like that as just a side hobby or something. But I think that this person is just so impressed by just all of the various little aspects of you, like all of the facets of you that are just so impressive too. They're like, oh my gosh, like, you're an artist, and you do a little bit of painting, and you do a little bit of, claymation or something, and you do a little bit of tarot reading maybe, and they're just so impressed and, like, taken aback by the breadth and depth of your skill set, specifically creatively. And so it's like you have, like, a real career path. Like, you have like a steady, like, goal that you're trying to achieve, like, in the sort of, like, career academic world. But then you also have just a lot of little hobbies that, like, I mean, a lot of little hobbies that you just, like, are also just probably, like, really just naturally good at, because they're, like, genuine little pursuits of yours. I mean, they're hobbies, but they bring you pure joy and fulfillment, and so I think that they are, like, they're real parts of you, So, I mean, I think that you're definitely being called to embrace these parts of you, to embrace whatever little random tangents or projects you feel called to pursue, like, temporarily make some jewelry, or temporarily try out some poetry, or temporarily even just, like, binge watch a show or something, just do something to get in touch with your creative side. Try painting, try yoga, try biking, anything, but okay, let's get some more cards about what does your future spouse love the most about you. Pile 1. This is so beautiful. I'm so excited to see what other cards come out. Honestly, I really am, especially because, okay, so there is the question of the gorilla. Like, why is it a gorilla keychain? Is it just because that's the only keychain that I have? So we have death, so I think that's exactly why. So I think that there's some aspect. I think that they deeply respect also the fact that I think that you've had a journey into this Empress, So the Queen of Cups, honestly, like, I love the energy of the Queen of Cups, don't get me wrong, but to me, I love the energy of the Empress more, you know? If I had to say which one would I rather see, I would rather see the Empress, because to me, the Empress is almost like the Queen of Cups and more. The Empress is like the combination of all of the queens in the tarot deck. But the Queen of Cups also, you know, there's the message that I think that there was a point in your life where this Queen of Cups was very much, you know, reversed. It was blocked. And so I think that because this Queen of Cups was blocked, there was a lot of emotional guardedness, a lot of emotional defensiveness, a lot of walls that were put up. So, was this gorilla the only keychain that I had of the cute little animal? Yes. But also, I think that there's just a reason why this guy was the only keychain to appear in my room at all. Because I think that you guys really do have some sort of hard shell that is just sort of a natural defense that I think like arose during childhood or like late childhood, early adulthood, something like that, and something that you're actively working on, you know, shutting down. And so that's why this Queen of Cups did come out upright. It wasn't reversed, but you know, I know that the energy of it coming out upright was not a confident energy. So it's a pretty new energy of it being upright. So I think that in the recent past, this was probably a blocked energy. I think that you may not have had such a solid grasp on your emotions. I think that maybe other people, especially in relationships, made you feel very insecure very easily. Wow, this is really just turning into like a rant about like your emotions. But what this person loves about you is that you were able and willing to put down these walls, you know, like you have these real things that you went through, but also like you are putting in the real effort to not be like irrevocably changed by those things. You know, it's an energy of you're really trying to control what you can control. And this death card is beautiful for me because it's beautiful to me because it's like, it's rebirth. So it's shutting down the old and birthing the new. So this person loves that you're able to, you know, you have your foundation, you have your steady self-sufficiency, but you were able to open up for them. Oh my gosh, I may start crying. And they're so grateful for that. They recognize that you're someone who has been hurt in the past, and they know that other people probably have not treated you very kindly, and so that they know that you've probably retreated a little bit, been comfortable in your Queen of Cups energy, really try to, you know, build that Queen of Cups energy, you know, fill up your cup drop by drop, steadily, consistently, and you were able to make that Queen of Cups back into the upright position again. You were able to unlodge the obstacle. And so you were able to heal, basically, and you were able to realize, oh, yeah, this is where I'm messing up in relationships, or this is what I'm doing wrong. And so you were able to see what you were doing wrong, even in light of other people being so horrible to you. I really am about to start crying. Wow. So it's an energy of, wow, your future spouse just respects you and loves you and adores you so much. They are so in awe of you. They cannot believe that you were able to like go through what you went through and then be able to go through that and then say, how can I become a better person out of this? They're like, first of all, how are you not able to not become a hardened, solidified in this reverse Queen of Cups energy? How are you able to dislodge yourself into the upright Queen of Cups? And then they're like, let alone that, how are you able to transform then into the Empress? They're just so in awe of you. And that's what they love the most about you. They cannot believe that you're able to just transform and do these things for yourself. And then similarly, they're so grateful that you would open up for them, because I think that they really know, they're proud of you not becoming a hardened person, but they also know that you have a lot of trouble in relationships. You have a lot of trouble trusting people because of your past relationships. And so I think that they know. The Six of Pentacles is peeking up at me from the bottom of the deck. I think that they know that, they're very cognizant that you were offering them something and tearing down your walls for them temporarily. They know that they were one of the lucky few, and they don't take that for granted. And that's that's something that they love the most about you. Wow. I mean, they love your perseverance, but it's not even perseverance like, brute force perseverance. It's just like things just roll off you. And it's like that you're like a sponge, some things roll off you, but you absorb some things. But the things that you absorb you're starting to absorb a lot of self-awareness and a lot of self-aware type things. So, I mean, I really was like tearing up, you guys. But yeah, so I think that now you're able to use that self-awareness to transmute the other negative energies that you absorbed. And your future spouse just respects the heck out of you for that. So let's see, what else? What future spouse, that energy, let's just get the energy of this. Let's just get the energy of this connection. Divine order, yeah. So your future spouse, they just divine order, intimacy, and the Lovers. Divine order, intimacy, and the Lovers. So they feel like this relationship is the perfect balance of, we're here, we're uniting, we're going to come together and do things and live such a beautiful life together, but we'll also have our own individual, independent tasks that we strive towards. It's a beautiful mix of, just like wise, mature relationship energy, like old married couple energy, but then also just like newlywed energy, like just it's eternal excitement. I think that you guys will I think what else that they love about you is that you're someone who, oh my gosh, okay. So this is coming to me. I think it's from Crazy Stupid Love, but it's the concept of like being both like the perfect mix of cute and sexy. That's what this is giving me. It's like this relationship is the perfect balance, but you in yourself are the perfect balance of a person. You are cute and adorable. You prove to them that like divine unions and soulmates and everything like that are real. But then also like you're really hot. You guys are physically intimate and it's fire. And I mean, the Lovers and you guys are just like hopelessly devoted to each other. You guys are best friends. Like you guys are, it's like business partner energy, like the life that you create together. It is so fruitful. It is like almost like a business partnership that you guys have, or like a blissful roommateship or something that you have with this person. But that's just one aspect of it. And then you guys also have this like incredibly physically intimate aspect of your relationship too, like this very sensual aspect of your relationship. And then you have a beautiful like heart chakra connection, soulmate, friendship type, familial bond to each other. And so this relationship and you as a person are just like the perfect mix of everything. You are nice and sweet and funny, and you're kind, and you'll just be like the most innocent, sweet seeming person. But then you are also so attractive. They find you so attractive. You guys are physically intimate, and it is fire. I think that you guys, it's an energy of they only want you in that way. Like I think that there's like nothing more that they could want. Like it's not like they wouldn't even be the type to like look at other people, because it's like they just truly That's just simply not something that they have any sort of interest in whatsoever. They could be a little bit possessive towards you. I'm just looking at how closely these lovers are embracing each other, but like they absolutely adore you. They absolutely adore you, and it's beautiful. They adore you, and it's beautiful. But okay, that is what I have for you guys, pile one. Whew. If you like that reading, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Oh my gosh, that was so emotional. That was beautiful, you guys. Yeah, but we're gonna move on to pile number 2. Yes, but please, if you resonated with that, like, please, I can tell that that's an energy that I tap into a little frequently, you know? I can tell when I'm mirroring tears, and it does happen pretty frequently, especially when I'm really, really in tune with the energy, as I am right now, because it's so late at night, or early in the morning, should I say. But, yeah, so please, like, do feel free to subscribe, because I will most definitely be picking up on that same sort of person's energy in the future, and I do these readings very consistently on my channel, Sun Core Tarot. But yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hey, pile number 2, if you chose this penguin, this will be your reading about what your future spouse loves the most about you. So, first of all, I would like to tell you that this little penguin has the message for you that your future spouse is such a sweet, childlike energy. Excuse me. They're just such a lighthearted energy, a very playful, endearing energy, very, very adorable. It's an interesting mix, because pile 1 actually, it's similar to the energy of, you know, what pile 1 had. So, you know, I mean, really take what resonates, but this would be fun. It could be that pile 1 and pile 2 are, you know, divine pairs or something, you know, it could be that pile 1 is partner A or spouse A, and and then pile 2 is spouse B. But take what resonates. So if you guys want to know what maybe your future spouse, like what the reverse of this is, so let's see, what is this? This is what your future spouse loves the most about you. If you want to know what you would probably love the most about your future spouse, maybe you watch pile 1. But yeah, that's funny. But yeah, so they're definitely a very, very adorable person, because, see, this is a little Christmas ornament that was definitely made by a little kid, and it was left in my room, but it was not made by me. So that tells me that that is not your energy that I'm picking up on. This is your future spouse's energy. They're this little cute little child-made penguin guy. Super adorable. But okay, let's start off with getting some tarot cards about what does pile 2's future spouse love the most about them. Oh my gosh. 5 of Swords. So let's get a clarifier for that right off the bat, because literally as I was doing this, I was like, oh my god, what if like not great cards come out? And I'll be real, that's not a great card. And it's like a little awkward, because then it's like, oh my gosh, this is supposed to be what pile 2's future spouse loves the most about them. It's not that great of a card. What's that all about? So can we get a clarifier for the 5 of Swords? Oh, the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands. Alright, let's get an additional clarifier. I feel like this is gonna be telling us a story, you guys. And then the Moon. Okay. Let's see. And then I think there's one more in the story. That's usually how it goes. Yes. Oh, okay. 3 of Cups. So, let's see. You have the 5 of Swords, you have the 10 of Wands, you have the Moon, and you have the 3 of Cups. Okay, so actually, guys, I was going to, read the energy of the cards, but actually I'm getting that I'm gonna keep pulling more cards because I forgot I wanna pull, multiple cards, but this was technically just like, clarifying one card's energy. So let's get some more because I'm not too confident in whether or not those cards are actually about what your future spouse loves the most about you. So, okay, I mean, well, it a little bit is, but it's mostly an energy that, they're grateful for the role that you played in their life. They're grateful for coming across you. So it's like not really a message. It's just a message about how much they love you and like why they love you and, the extent of it. But not a lot about, what they love the most about you, like traits about you. So this is an energy of, I feel like very much you came into their life and maybe they came into your life too at a time where they were feeling a lot of disappointment in a lot of different people. I think that they were feeling a little fed up. They were feeling like there's no way that this was actually going to happen and that they might as well just like stop picking up the swords. Like I feel like they feel like it's always just going to be a 5 of Swords energy, so I might as well just not pick up any because there are always going to be those ones on the ground that I miss. There's always going to be those qualities in this person that just turn me off. But and then I think that you guys come into each other's life, very much when you guys are like over it, done, exhausted, not willing to put up a fight, and then it's like something is uncovered, something's revealed, and I was so called to the energy of the 2 dogs, so something's revealed, and what's revealed is the energy of you both, and I feel like one of you is this thing and one of you is the other one, and I know that one is a dog and one is a wolf, so it's like you guys, your energy is revealed to each other, in this after this point of exhaustion, and you guys are like, oh, we mirror each other, we're so similar yet a little bit different, so interesting, and then you guys come together and fall in love and have the time of your lives, and so. Yeah, so that was the energy that I was picking up on. Yeah, so it was mostly that your future spouse is just so grateful that you did come into their life, like especially at the time that you did, because they were feeling so fed up, so exhausted. They really did give up on love. I mean, this 10 of Wands is the 10 of Wands. It's the 10 of Wands. It's done. It's a finale card. They were not feeling like they were gonna get up at all. There's not even any other people in this card. It's like everyone's already walked up and went away, and they're just there. They don't even have the energy to walk away. They're like, let me wither here and die. Very melodramatic. They're probably a pretty melodramatic person. But anyway, so yeah, and then like you were revealed to them. And they were like, oh my gosh, no way! Let's party and have the time of our lives. I'm sorry, I'm in a playful mood because it's so late. But yeah, they were really grateful for you. They were really grateful for you. And so, I mean, what they love the most about you is the fact that you are here in their life. That's what they love. That's something that they love the most about you. But let's get other real cards. I think that was just sort of like a message that they really wanted to get out at first. So I got it out. Let's see, what else does pile number 2's spouse love the most about them? That was really just like a channel message. Oh my gosh, Page of Wands. Oh my gosh. So yeah, it's like, oh, you guys, they love the journey, honestly, that you guys have taken to come together. So, oh my gosh, honestly, this is giving me the energy. It's like, this is a divine union, I feel like. So, I mean, take that however it resonates. For me, that is just anything that makes you feel just so absolutely beautiful and, giddy and warm and fuzzy on the inside, consistently, steadily, securely, stably. Anyone who makes you feel just so absolutely positively happy, that's a divine union. And so this person just loves what they love the journey that you guys have been on to like find each other. So let's get a clarifier actually for that card. because that card recently has been coming up for me in such a relationship, like a relationship beacon way, you know? So, again, it's an energy. I'm gonna actually, you know, I think it's more of the same energy. Let's get one clarifier. Queen of Cups. Oh my gosh, you guys really could have a message in pile 1. I'm telling you, pile 1 had Queen of Cups. That was their first card. So yeah, so they really, they love the energy, the journey that you've taken towards like emotional fulfillment too. But they also just love, I think that you'll do things for them, you know? You'll show your love for them. You're the type of person, I think that you'll like make them soup when they're sick. I think that you'll make them a card on their birthday. You'll make them a card, or you'll get them a very personalized card, a very personalized gift. You'll express your love in ways that are very material and a little creative, you know? It is creative because you do have the Page of Wands, and it's again, see, pile 1 had the same beautiful merged energy. So again, yeah, take what resonates. It could be, really take what resonates. It could be that you have resonating messages for yourself in pile 1 and pile 2. It could be that your future spouse has a message in one pile, you have messages in the other. It could be that you both have messages in both. Who knows? Not me. You guys. That's it. But anyway, so what was I saying? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's the same energy as pile 1 of like this beautiful merging of your emotions and then also like your passion and creativity. But this Page of Wands is really giving me like almost like a Knight of Pentacles energy. Knight of Pentacles energy, like a grounded energy, but like yeah, a steady grounded energy, slowly grounded energy, somewhere between a Knight of Pentacles and a King of Pentacles. Not so slow as a normal knight, but not fast like a king. Let's see. And then so many other cards came out. Oh my gosh. Yeah, look at you. Like, you have 6 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. They love that you just do so much for them. It's like you both, oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm getting that energy. This is something like you will just come up to them and give them kisses when they're just like sitting on the ground or something. Or it's just something like very affectionate and cute like that. Or like you'll just come up to them and you'll just like buy them their favorite treat or something, just very randomly, very flippantly, and they'll just be so grateful. And then it's also like you'll just when they're feeling sick, like when they need something to be done for them in a fruitful way, you will also do that for them. It's just so like it's a service, but it's also like you know, passionate, you know, sacral chakra bonding almost. It's beautiful. And they love how at peace that you make them. I think that there's some energy of this, honestly, this is so silly, but this is really giving me the energy of like this person, like this woman just like giving this guy a massage. Like there's just a peaceful energy about you. I think that you may like rub their back or something, or you may have a really soothing voice, or you may just like rub their feet or give them a little massage, or like just rub their head or do something very, very physically affectionate. Or maybe it's even like, you know, you spray, because look at this flower that she's holding. Maybe it's even, you know, you get them flowers, or you spray this nice, beautiful smelling room spray. You make the ambiance of your home together beautiful. Like you bring some sort of peace into the space, and some peace to them too, especially like a very sacred sort of peace that I don't think they're able to experience with many other people, you know? Like this is also giving me the energy of like one of the intimate moments at the funeral where it's just like you alone with the body, just like talking to it, having a one-on-one conversation with this person you were super close to that passed away. So it's like an energy of like just you guys, you guys are in this world alone together. That's kind of like another separate random message, but I think that that is how you guys make each other feel. I think that you give so much to them, and I think that they're just so eternally grateful for that. You just bring such a sense of stability, security, and peace to their life. And they're constantly in pursuit of repaying that. I think that they don't even know how to repay it. I think that they just, I mean, they are this little penguin guy. I think that they're just kind of here waddling about, trying to handle their life, trying to handle all that's on their plate. This is still a little kid energy, so it is giving me an energy like, maybe they just, they're getting used to things still. Things may be they may get a little overwhelmed easily still. So they still have some, like, some fine tuning to do when it comes to just being able to handle life seamlessly. But I feel like they feel like, I feel like they feel like with your help, they can accomplish anything, and they are eternally grateful for that, because that's definitely just not an energy that they've felt with many other people before. I think that they've been, they've had a little rougher of a time, opening up to people. This kid-like energy is also reminding me of the kid who is a little shy of meeting new people, and so they're like, when they meet new people, they're like, oh, hi, and they don't want to say anything, and they just clam up, and they want to say something maybe, but they just really can't because they're just too nervous, and they're just a little paralyzed with fear. Let's get some oracle cards about this connection. Oh yeah, they really do. You are such a giving person. I just can't believe you got the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Wands in the same little chunk, in the same little burst of cards coming out. That's just absolutely beautiful, That's just really absolutely beautiful. You should very much be proud of yourself for how giving of a person you are. And if you're not that giving of a person now, just be so excited that you're gonna be so happy to be with this future spouse that you are going to be able to be in this energy seamlessly. This is an energy where you want to be giving them everything. You want to just serve them. You want to you want to worship them. Oh, this is so silly. Oh, not silly. Gratitude. Oh my god, that's what I'm saying. The energy of this connection. Wow, I love it when things like that happen. I'm saying gratitude. That they're just so grateful for you. They just have so much gratitude for all that you're doing. They don't know how to express it. Oh my gosh, I just love it when things like that happen, you guys. I love this. These readings, man, this reading must be hitting so hard. Shout out to Tay Mystical Mermaid Light. If you're watching this reading right now, I was totally thinking of you. I watched one of your readings recently and you mentioned it was super late at night. And I was like, actually, that sounds kind of nice. I should do that when I'm feeling a little insomniac. I don't know. A little not sleepy. But okay, so here, what else do we have? Oh my gosh, Saint, Sinner, and Crucifixion. So yeah, so it's they encountered the energy of this connection. There were so many sinners that had to be crucified to resurrect this saint. Oh my gosh, this is such a funny, what a great little message to pop out. But yeah, it's an energy of this connection. They're so grateful because you're just such a wonderful person. First of all, you're a wonderful person, but then it's also they've before encountered so many horrible people, so many sinners, and they literally they felt like they were eternally in a purgatory. They didn't feel like they were being crucified. They didn't feel like they'd have a rebirth. This crucifixion is a death energy, which is interesting. Oh no, we don't have the death card in this pile, but we did have it in pile 1, which is similar energy. But yeah, so crucifixion is like the energy of the death card because it's, the resurrection, the re-resurrection of Christ after, the people, I don't know, like, stabbed him and everything. I know that's such an oversimplification, but yeah, so it's like they thought that they were just going to stay up there on that little cross, stabbed, nailed to it, bleeding out forever at the mercy of these sinners. But then along came you, the saint, and the saint who just gives and gives and gives to them, and they're just like, what did I do to deserve this? They don't know. They don't know what they did to deserve this. Oh my gosh, I'm making a mess of these cards. They don't know what they did to deserve this, but they're just so grateful for it. And I'm going to get just one more of these cards because I know for a fact that one more wants to come out. What is the energy of this connection? So yeah, the energy of this connection with crucifixion, the energy of this connection is the phoenix. It's the rebirth. This energy is the sun after, like eternal night. That's what this is. So one more card for what's the energy of this connection. Call number 2, their future what they love the most about their future spouse. The Matrix, oh my gosh. So yeah, this is like what I was getting with this card is it is like a very sort of like Wheel of Fortune energy. And so the Matrix gives me the energy of the Wheel of Fortune mixed with judgment. It's almost like apocalyptic, but like utopian apocalyptic vibes, if you're getting my drift. I don't know if you are. So it's like they manifested you, and now like life is just like the Sims, and they're just like living life with like the absolute just dream fantasy that they've always imagined for themselves in their literal dreams, and they don't know how to cope with this being real life. And so that is a real energy that is coming through. They're a little bit like, what do I do? I have like the person of my dreams. Literally, what do I do now? Like, how do I deal with this? There could be a little bit of potential self-sabotaging energy, but they're just so grateful that you're here to just like nip every potential fear that they have in the bud by the just very nature and essence of your energy, so it's like just being around you, just knowing you is gonna reassure them and make them like understand, no, I'm just being a little silly right now. I shouldn't self-sabotage. But oh my gosh, so that's what your future spouse loves the most about you. They love that you are devoted to them. You are someone that was brought into their life after they were given so many duds. So many people who just disappointed them and then disappointed them and disappointed them. They gave second chances and third chances. People said that they would change. They trusted them. They just felt, bashed and spited and screwed over in every sense of the phrase, at every turn, too. And then you came along, and they are so grateful that you're just, they're so grateful to know you. You're just such a beautiful person. You're so kind, and you're so accepting of them, and you make them feel so comfortable, and you make them feel so secure and stable, and you're just someone who knows them, and you're someone that they know, and you're someone they trust so seamlessly, and I don't think that they have that with a lot of people, and they're so grateful for that. And then you're just you just always are constantly proving to them how much you care about them, how much you're thinking about them, and they want to their energy is they want to constantly be giving you a hug because of how grateful they are to you. It really is like they really are like a little penguin. Like they just want to be constantly giving you a hug because they just know that they're so grateful to you, but they don't even really know how to express it that well, like in a way that you'll be receptive to and understand like the magnitude of. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I love it so much. You guys are so adorable. But okay, pile 2, that was your reading. If you liked this reading, this, just like in pile number 1, this is definitely an energy that I pick up on a lot. So if you heavily resonated with this reading, I would suggest subscribing because I do frequently pick up on this energy, specifically of this type of relationship. And I do future spouse readings very frequently on this channel. But yeah, so I will move on to pile number 3 after I eat a cupcake. But first off, pile number 3. Alright, bye guys. Hey guys. I was about to do like my entire little intro again for like the whole tarot reading. That's weird. But anyway, hey pile number 3, if you chose this little Santa Claus ornament thing, this is your reading about what your future spouse loves the most about you. So first of all, I want to say that maybe your future spouse, I think that they could very much be from a different place than you are from. And so there's just something about your upbringings being a little different. And so I think that where that's coming from is, first of all, this weird like sort of like star pattern reminds me of like a sheriff's badge from like Texas. And I actually have cousins that live in Texas, and I'm from New Jersey, and so it's like very, very, very different. And so that just like reminds me of that, the fact that Texas is different from New Jersey. And then also I actually got this little ornament in Germany, or I got the like the unpainted version, the unpainted ornament in Germany, and then I painted it myself. But yeah, so there's definitely this person could be someone that moved to where you're currently living. They could be someone who you moved to where they're currently living. You guys could have both moved to another area. But I think that there's some aspect, I don't think this is someone that you like grew up in the same town with. I don't. Honestly, I'm even getting that for most people, it's not even that you meet in a new city that's new to both of you. I'm getting that you meet in a city that's probably a little better known to one of you. But yeah, so that's what I'm getting just off the bat about your future spouse. But so let's and there also could be just some sort of, like cultural difference between you guys too. Take what resonates. Yeah, that could be a possibility. So let's get, what does pile 3's future spouse love the most about them? Let's see. Ooh, that was a horrible shuffle. I'm sorry. I tried to shuffle on camera for you guys, but really, I'm so bad at like showing it. I'm so bad at doing it and also looking at it in the camera, so I can't do it. So what does pile 3's future spouse love the most about them? Let's see what it is. What does pile 3's future spouse love the most about them? So we got the Ace of Cups. So you're lovey-dovey with them. So I think that they love that I think that you guys go out a lot together. I think that you guys have a very youthful, like, relationship. I think that you guys, you go on a lot of date nights. I think that oh my gosh, it's reminding me of Enchanted, that movie. So maybe that, is a sign or a synchronicity for you guys in some way. Maybe you guys love that movie. It could be confirmation for some of you. But yeah, it's giving me energy of like the scene of like, how does she know you love her? That song, you know, so in the scene, basically this girl, Giselle, she's like a princess, and they're saying like, how do you know, how does the love of your life know that you love her? She's asking that to the guy that she met. And she's like, you need to like send her, you know, doves and send her messages and do all of these things. And, you know, it's basically just like a song, a singing number, a song and dance number, where they're just singing about, you know, just cute little love gestures to do for one another. And that's what this card is reminding me of. So I think that there's going to be so much of that in your relationship. And so this is what they love about you. So I think that you're probably the one doing that a lot of the time. I think that you like to do a lot of cute gestures. You probably like to plan things like date nights. I think that you like to, you know, do things like send them cute messages, you know, send them good morning messages, maybe make them breakfast in bed, just make them breakfast or make them snacks. I'm definitely getting like, you know, you could be like a baker. You could love to bake as like a love language or something. That could be a gift that you love. But yeah, there's just a lot of puppy dog love in this relationship, like throughout it, like well into it. And I think that they love that you maintain that energy with them, you know, because this isn't something that's really like it's very much a rare energy, you know, to have a very youthful, like newlywed energy throughout your relationship, but that's what you guys have. And so what they love the most about you is that you're someone that's like able to have this energy, you know, you're able to be giddy in love, and you're able to make them feel giddy in love with you. And I mean, yeah, so this is again, these messages are just so much. I guess I need to do like another channel messages from your future spouse, because like I'm getting a few messages so far have really been just heavily about like what your future spouse, like, you know, just sort of like expressing their gratitude for you, which is always, you know, nice and beautiful. But, you know, it's like, okay, yeah. But, like, what do you like about them as a personality? We know that they just love you, you know? It's like, what do they love the most about you? What do they love the most about you? The fact that they love you. But, like, that's a joke, you guys. But, I mean, no, like they love the lovey-dovey nature of your relationship, and they love how lovey-dovey you are. I don't think that they're normally not this type of person. This sheriff's badge type thing too is just giving me serious vibes, which is weird because it's Santa Claus, so you would think he'd be fun, but he's inside a sheriff's badge. So you're like, oh, maybe he's not that fun. But no, inside he is fun. And so you're just such a naturally fun, happy-go-lucky, also like just, yeah, giddy, lovey-dovey person. You're like, man, I'm loving this energy. I'm getting, once again, I'm getting like, I am getting little kid energy, you know? I'm just getting playful energy. And maybe this is just an energy that you have with this person. This may not be an energy that you have innately in you, like as a person, just like your aura. I think that this is an energy that you really just have, like, when you're in a relationship with this person. And so I think that that's also what they're gonna love. They're gonna love that they know that you are not the lovey-dovey type of person, but they know that you guys are just simply infatuated with each other, and that is causing you to be super lovey-dovey with them. So they super love and appreciate that. Well, let's see, what else does pile number 3's future spouse love about them? Love the most about them. I think they love the most about them. That is like so wonderful. I can't believe you guys got the 3 of Hearts. 3 of Hearts? What? What am I saying? You guys got the Ace of Cups. What am I saying? That was so weird. Oh my god, but then you got the 3 of Cups that came out. I said 3 of Hearts, but it was the Ace of Cups, and then you got the 3 of Cups that came out. I think that was a sign, you guys. That was crazy. Wow, that was beautiful. Oh, okay. I mean, 3 of Cups, what else do they love about you? I think, yeah, they, look, they love it how fun you are. Like, you are a fun person. So maybe you're not a lovey-dovey type of person. Okay, I'm getting it. You're not a lovey-dovey type of person, but you are a fun person. So that is naturally your aura. So your energy is, you're probably outgoing, you're probably sociable, you're probably out there, life of the party, making friends, making memories, having the time of your life, like, this is the energy where you're like, yeah, I'll go to a music festival with you this weekend. Yeah, I'll go to a rave with you tomorrow. Oh yeah, like, sure, like, you found cheap flights to this other state. Yeah, let's do it. Oh yeah, totally. I'd love to go with you to Europe next year. Let's do it. Let's book those tickets. Let's backpack. It's just like adventurer excitement energy. It's, constantly wanting spontaneity and excitement and newness. And they love that energy about you, and they love that you bring that energy to your relationship with them. So they love that you like plan spontaneous little dates. They love that you will recommend just random little things for them, you guys, to do together. They will love that you just are like constantly seeking out things to do, It's not like you just let opportunities like just come to you and you just say, okay, yeah, I'll do that. It's like you're looking up, if you're feeling a little stagnant in your energy at home, you're looking up, on Google, like, events to do in the city this weekend, or you're looking up like cheap flights from my city to anywhere this weekend. It's like you will do something to shake up your energy. You will do something exciting, and you will just like bring so much joy and adventure, and also just like, yeah, like it'll create a sense of community between you guys, how much joy and adventure you bring into their life. It'll make them feel a lot closer to you because they'll feel very honored to be a part of this aspect of your life. Because, I mean, it could be that usually my throat was starting to act up right when I said that, but it could be that you really haven't, I don't know, it could be like you're used to doing things on your own mostly. You're a spontaneous person, but maybe you're mostly a solo spontaneous person, which is a-okay. And so now they're just like, they're feeling really honored that you're bringing them on your trips. They're like, oh my gosh, now, like, it's like this person has confided in me and told me that they don't feel comfortable enough going on their special spontaneous trips with other people, or they told me that they have trust issues with other people, so they only ever go alone. And here they are inviting me, so wow, they must really trust me and feel comfortable with me. I am so honored. That is the energy that is coming through. It is just such beautiful energy of gratitude has just like permeated all three of these piles. It is so beautiful. But really, I think what they're so grateful for, they're grateful for the energy that you bring, the joyous energy that you bring, the excitement that you bring, but also the love. Like, it's the Ace of Cups and then the Three of Cups. So it feels like, what are you guys missing? The Two of Cups. But I mean, it's not like you're missing the Two of Cups. It's just like you skipped the Two of Cups, which it is like, there's like maybe a little bit of a hasty thing, but I think that you guys also love it. You love that you skipped a bunch of steps. You just dove right into your relationship, I think that this relationship itself was something that was super spontaneous. I think that probably you guys knew each other, and maybe you took a little bit to like come into like romantic union, but then once you did, it soared. And you guys probably did do something like skip the Two of Cups and jump right into maybe like moving in together, having a kid, adopting a dog, getting a house, buying something together, investing something, meeting each other's family. Like, there's just something like you just immediately established yourself as a family. you immediately created a third party, like a third energy. Like your guys' two energies merged together to birth the third energy, and that's something that happened faster than the Two of Cups could even show up in this reading. Oh my gosh. So I'm honestly feeling like we don't even need any more cards from this deck. But what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to get some cards about the energy of this connection. Just to get a little bit some more fun, cute, adorable, wonderful, nice, fun, beautiful messages about your future spouse and the energy of this relationship. Let's see. Pile number 3 is future spouse. Pile number 3 is future spouse. What is the energy of this connection? Divine order. Wow, this came out for pile number 2. You may have messages in pile number 2. Yeah, so I mean, it's like, okay, hold on. I'm gonna get a clarifier for this card actually. So let's see. So I'm feeling like the specific message of this card may be slightly different. Serendipity. Oh, okay, so no, I mean it is. Like, so this is just completely separate message, you guys. So I guess that I'm okay. So there is, like, you know, we did touch a little bit on this, on the energy of, I think that your person may be a little bit more serious than you. You know, you have like a very youthful, childlike energy, which is a very like adventurous, explorative energy, inquisitive, curious energy that this person also has, but they have sort of like a wall, a shell around them, and they don't readily access that energy. And I think that very much what they love about you is that your presence in their life is something that helps them tap into this energy that they have. They feel like you're someone who gives them the green light to feel comfortable in expressing themselves and in acting, I want to say acting however they want. And so there could be some sort of energy of, you know, I think that they may not have felt comfortable with other people in the past to play out a lot of different sort of almost like traumas or cycles or, you know, scripts or, you know, like little scenes or situations. It's like, I think that they're gonna play out a lot of different scenarios with you that they just need to sort of, that were like almost from childhood or, you know, yeah, something like from childhood. This is such a weird message. But yeah, they're gonna need to like sort of play out these situations with you for you to like give them that inner child healing that they need. And so there's some aspect of like you are the only person really that they're going to feel comfortable enough to do this with. So there's no one else really that they could turn to really. Like it is serendipity, it is divinely ordered, you guys coming together so that they can heal these parts of themselves, because this is very much something that is like kind of like relationship based, so it's going to need to be almost like healed in a relationship, and it's something that you're going to help them heal with, and they're going to be very grateful for that. And so they're gonna love that you feel that you're the person that they're able to be comfortable with. They love that you're someone who does not make them feel bad about having this shell. You don't make them feel bad about feeling bad about having this energy, you know? I think that they love that you're so confident in your like little carefree energy, and they wish that they could embody that energy that they have more. And they love that you're able to do that, and they love that that in doing that, you motivate and inspire them to do that more as well. Let's see what else. Pile 3 was energy of their relationship with their future spouse. this one just... Gaia, so there's something like you guys are everywhere together always. Beautiful. Yeah, so I mean, I think that that's really, that's why you guys were able to skip that Two of Cups. You guys, I feel like your whole life, oh my God, this is a beautiful message that's coming through. I feel like your whole life you guys have been curating this Two of Cups between each other. There's been some sort of psychic bond between you guys that has been connecting you. That has been developing this Two of Cups. It's been pouring from one cup into the other, and it's the beautiful energy and mirroring ability that you guys have towards each other, and like just the magician, manifester type energy that you both have has and has enabled both of your cups to fill each other up. You know, which is weird because, you know, it's not that two empty cups usually would not be able to fill each other up because there's no water to begin with. But it's like you guys are able to make water to give to the other. And in giving that water to the other, you are able to then receive water. And so there's some sort of beautiful, mutually symbiotic relationship between you guys where it's like you doing well and you giving to the other makes the other do well and give to you. Or it's like if one of you does well in the relationship, the other does well also. And you guys just sort of build off of each other's success, and it's a beautiful energy. It's a beautifully abundant energy. But with the Two of Cups, was I was saying, even more beautiful of a message was so this Two of Cups has been being created between you guys your whole lives. And so that's why you're able to skip it when you come into real physical union, because your whole life you've sort of been psychically connected to this person, and you've been able to develop that bond, and you've been able to sort of emotionally connect with each other in that way. And so I feel like you guys are very emotionally healed, and so you sort of just seamlessly slip into a relationship when you guys finally come into union. You seamlessly slip into a deeply committed relationship very quickly. Yeah, because you do skip that Two of Cups, and so you do just automatically jump right into something else. And you feel confident and secure in jumping into that because you feel like this is the person you've been dreaming about and imagining your entire life. And so you feel wholeheartedly like you already know this person, and you are so confident in their energy. And even if you only know them a few months, you feel like, nope, I know them almost as well as I know myself, because this is the person that I have been connected to my whole life. I just hadn't met them before. Wow, that is absolutely beautiful. So, wow. Whew. Pile number 3, that is what I have for you. That was so beautiful of a reading. Oh, if you liked this reading, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, I put out a lot of future spouse readings. So if you really did resonate with this reading and you liked it, please do subscribe so that you can get notified whenever I do post a reading. So pile 3, I'm going to leave it there though. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.